Hi. This is not necessarily a happy video. Um, I have sad news. Um, Several weeks ago on the channel, I made a video that talked about the fact that I had COVID and that Rainy had several seizures. And over the last several weeks, Rainy's made a couple of appearances in videos that I recorded after that time frame. Uh, and I've mentioned in the videos that he unfortunately didn't seem to be particularly getting much better. Um, and uh, and you can probably guess where this is coming, where this is going. Unfortunately, yesterday, my mom and I ended up having to make the decision to put Rainy down. And as anything with that decision, it is not a fun decision or an easy decision. But it was a decision that we needed to make. And we gave him lots of cuddles and pets and love. The morning that we were going to go and do it yesterday, and he's resting now. Yeah, not fun. So obviously I do tend to have several videos backlogged, mostly in regards to the Digimon videos, the Digimon Tamers videos right now. A lot of those are backlogged in regards to the fact that I recorded them a while before they end up going up, based around when other videos go up. And there is the possibility, because I don't remember which videos may have Rainy pop up in them, either in the background or me interacting with him. Barring, I think, like one or two of them, most of the ones that are going to be coming out for a while, that are the Digimon families and their allies. I think pretty much everything up through the Monster Makers video, when that one comes out. All of those have the possibility of having Rainy pop up in the background or having me reference him. So those are, like, posthumous releases in that regard for Rainy. So, you're going to see him looking a little bit happy, or just, relaxing on the bed or something like that. I actually have the shade open right now. Because, whenever Rainy's in here, and he's always trying to get to the window and get to the shade. Rainy is not the first dog I've had to say goodbye to. I doubt he'll be the last, but it'll be a little while before I end up getting another dog. Mostly because of the fact that I work from home, and until I get to the point where, like, I can have a dog and I know that the dog's not going to be doing a whole lot of barking in the background while I'm trying to do my work, because it involves talking to a lot of people and stuff like that, where I need my audio to be clear and uninterrupted for it, that I may not be getting another dog for a little while. Doesn't mean I still won't be happy to see other dogs and stuff like that. It just means that for a while, we're not going to have any pets. Although I did debate about one of my coworkers. Him and his wife also raised turtles, and I debated about, like, do I want to get a turtle? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, probably not. But this video, this first part, is just kind of that announcement about Rainy. And then pretty much the rest of the video is going to just be, I guess, kind of an in memoriam to Rainy. It's going to be lots of the pictures that I've taken of Rainy, either of just him, or some of them are me and him, or my mom and him, or stuff with him from like, because I do Pokemon Go, and like, there's the picture where you can take pictures of your Pokemon in the AR setup, or the virtual reality setup, and some of those, you can, Rainy's in some of those, and some of them are just funny for how he looks with the Pokemon. I have a Rockruff over here because Rainy reminds me of a Lycanroc, and I have a Lycanroc in my games that is called Rainy, that I bred to be based on him. And I think I gave it the moveset of like Scratch and Bite and Howl and Yawn, because those are like, like the moves Rainy would have if he was a Lycanroc. And I have that. I'll probably end up using him a little bit at some point in time in, battles in Pokemon at some point. Not particularly one that I'm going to use for like major battles, but like I can run around and I can deal with some trainers with this stuff. So yeah, any other videos that Rainy pops up in after this one were pretty much recorded before that decision was made, before he got really bad. I've been getting well wishes on Facebook, and my mom's been getting well wishes from people, from family and stuff, that she's texted, that she's told them about what happened with Rainy. And a lot of that is helpful. And I have my Stitch shirt. I knew I was going to have a hard time getting through this video. I have my Stitch shirt because, of course, Ohana means family, and family. Family means nobody gets left behind or forgotten. I know it's not Disney, but I hope that the adage of all dogs go to heaven is true, because that's where they deserve to go. Another thing that I have that I'm putting up on here is, years ago, like I think either when I was in high school or just after I was in high school, I don't remember exactly when. Well, all throughout high school, I was very into like creative writing and stuff like that, and wrote lots of different poems and stuff like that. And one of the poems that I wrote was called Bonds, and it's about like the different bonds that we develop throughout our life. And I would attempt to read it here, but I know I won't get through it without breaking down, because I looked at it and I barely got through looking at it and making the note cards for it without breaking down. But I am going to put that in here. I'm going to, so it's going to be the poem first, and then it will be pictures of Rainy with music. I got some other songs and stuff from the YouTube free library for music, for background music. Yes, 2 of them are hymns. I'm sorry, they were appropriate, and I was trying to find something that was more on the somber side. And yes, one of them is Amazing Grace. So, F you if you think that that's a problem. And I'll let those go through, and it'll just show a lot of different pictures of Rainy and stuff like that from over the time that I've had him. And it'll end with just like a nice picture of him. So, yeah, pretty much you can guess what this video's about if you see the thumbnail or whatever. Anyone that has been watching the channel, still, I thank you for watching. I'm going to keep going on the channel, because it gives me something else to focus on. Rainy may still pop up in a couple of the other videos, based around, what time I recorded them, in regards to his health. Either was like before everything happened with the seizures, or I think 2 of them might be during the time frame that he had, just after he had the seizures, I recorded them, and maybe he pops up in the background or something. If you want more happy of me talking about Rainy, I also have the video about his birthday that I did for either last year or so, last year or the year before. That shows him and just him being a lot more happy and everything. If you want to see that. Also, there's like a blooper reel of me from way back when I was doing the Digimon Adventures Kids, when I was doing the video about Ken, and Rainy kept just like coming into the background and distracting me, and I kept like losing track, and I put the bloopers in like somewhere else as a different video just to show just like me interacting with Rainy and him being funny and making me laugh. So if you want to look at that, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine too. Well wishes are appreciated. Gonna have a hard time watching movies about dogs now for a little while. So we'll see how that goes, but it'll get a bit less raw over time. Sorry. So yeah, so these videos, this should be going up on the Saturday, on Saturday after I think the video that went up on Friday is me talking about father and daughter bonds in One Piece, I think. So that's a bit apropos. So I thank you for watching. You can watch through the end and see all the cute pictures of Rainy and stuff like that, or silly pictures of him. There's a couple of them that are him with like swords that I just like put next to him to see what he would do, or the him with him in like funny hats and whatnot. So. I thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy the rest of the video with the pictures and the songs. And I hope you have a nice rest of your day. Sorry. Dog in snow. Bye.